All right, people, welcome back to the next episode about the American Film Institute films. I'm counting down all of them from 100 down to all the way up to number 1. Right now we're on number 32. This movie is from 1952, entitled High Noon. It was ranked number 33 in the 1998 list and number 27 in the 2007 list. I have it at number 32. I took it apart already because this case was stuck together, so it's hard to do it one-handed. It has this nice texture on the outside. This is a collector's edition DVD, and the texture on the edge kind of looks like leather, like a saddle, which I really like. Starring Grace Kelly and Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper won the Oscar for this movie, I believe. He was much older than her when they made this movie. They're a couple, a newly married couple in the movie, but he was probably old enough to be her father when they filmed it. And it's a great Western about a man standing alone. They know the people in the town know that there's going to be a train coming in at noon full of different criminals that are coming in to kill the sheriff. And no one is willing to help him. Everybody keeps cowering away, and he keeps begging people for help, and no one's willing to help him. And the movie's interesting because it plays out in real time. So at the beginning of the movie, there's about an hour and a half or 2 hours until the train's about to come. And then that's the same amount of time that it takes for the movie to go by, which is interesting because every time they show the different clocks throughout the movie, that's actually the same time as the movie's taking place, which is a nice little effect. But yeah. I've always liked this case. It's kind of got a gold edge on it and gold writing, which is really neat. Anyway, it's a really good movie. Coming in at number 31 from 1964, we have the movie Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This is the Criterion Collection Blu-ray. Let's see what it says here. Oh, these are the names of the actors. Yeah, George C. Scott. Stanley Kubrick directed it. Peter Sellers. Peter Sellers plays, I think, 3 or 4 different characters in the movie. He plays the American president. He plays a French, I think, an Air Force officer. And then he plays the mad German scientist, Dr. Strangelove. There might be a 4th character. I don't know. He's really funny in it. And George C. Scott plays an important military officer, and it's a movie about World War II, post World War II, nuclear annihilation, the Red Curtain, communism, America versus Russia, and Kubrick was actually going to make a serious dramatic movie about World War III, nuclear annihilation, and as he started to study, it became so absurd that he had to turn it into a comedy. So he made a dark comedy, and it's a very interesting movie. I like how the font here looks like a bomb. This is an image from the movie, Slim Pickens riding the nuclear warhead to Russia like a cowboy. I like the packaging of this. They have this top secret, to be opened only when go code received. Let's see here. There's the disc. Hi there. Nuclear warhead, handle with care. Inside this Strategic Air Command, there's an envelope here. Let's see if we can dump this out one-handed. I think that's all of it. We got this little Holy Bible and Russian phrases. There's a comedic moment in the movie where they have these tiny little Bibles in their survival packs. Oh, and it has information about the restoration of the movie. That's funny. It has a bunch of things in there. Then we got this top secret dossier. And this is by an author, David Bromwich. It's writing about the movie, but they make it look like a top secret memo, which is fun. Oh, it looks like there's 2 pages of this. I haven't opened this since I bought it a couple years ago, but I've seen this movie a bunch of times. It's a good movie. And then we got Entertainment for Men, Strangelove. So they make it look like kind of like an old Playboy magazine from the 60s. Miss Foreign Affairs. Have you ever seen a commie drink a glass of water? Fresh, pure water to replenish our precious bodily fluids. That's a joke that runs throughout the movie. It's hard to hold this open with holding my phone with my hand. Anyways, just different information about the movie and articles. It's good stuff. Excuse me. Next we got coming in number 30, top 30 American movies ever made according to the American Film Institute. At number 30 from 1939, we have Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. This was ranked number 29 in the 1998 list and number 26 in the 2007 list. Starring Jean Arthur and Jimmy Stewart. Directed by Frank Capra, who also did It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart plays a young politician who goes to Washington and trying to stand up for the good of man. There's a famous scene where he goes into a long filibuster, and it's about corruption. It's about the old veteran politicians trying to finagle him and rope him in and keep him under their wing, but he won't have it. He wants to lead for the people, and it's a really good movie. It's a good movie about politics. Next, at number 29, from the year 1962, Gregory Peck stars in To Kill a Mockingbird. This was ranked number 34 in 1998, and it was ranked number 25 in the 2007 list. I have it at number 29 on my list. This is a widescreen collector's edition. I think this is a movie that I had rented and then paid for and kept. This packaging is very similar to a lot of the Alfred Hitchcock DVDs that I own. It has this kind of dark blue case with this gold trim on the bottom and the top. The pictures are not very good. Based on a famous novel about a lawyer who's trying to help defend this African-American man who's falsely accused of raping this woman. And the whole town abandons. Atticus Finch is the character that Gregory Peck plays. It's similar to the one we talked about earlier, High Noon. It's about a man standing on his own to do what is right, even though others don't. Others are abandoning him. Others are not helping the situation. It's a really good movie. I haven't watched this in a really long time, but I watched it several times when I first discovered it. It's a good movie. Music by Elmer Bernstein. Based on Harper Lee's novel. I've never read the novel. I'm sure my wife has, but I love Elmer Bernstein's music in movies. He's a great composer. And we'll do one more. This one is coming in at number 28. It came out in the year 1982. Can you guess it? What movie came out in 1982? E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It was ranked number 25 in the 1998 list and number 24 in the 2007 list. I have it at number 28. It's kind of shiny. You can see my reflection on my hand with my phone. This is the Ultimate Gift Set DVD box that I bought when I was in college. A buddy of mine, Glenn, had bought in this, one of my roommates, and I was very impressed by it, so I wanted to get it as well. It has this neat cover showing the moon and E.T. and Elliot, the little boy, and that's a nice picture of the two of them. And then this opens up. Whoops. Then you can see the leaflet that shows the contents of the box inside of it. And then we have this, looks like a bookmark almost, with this book, E.T. the Extraterrestrial from Concept to Classic. Introduction by Spielberg. The movie was directed by Spielberg, screenplay by Melissa Matheson. The producer, I forgot her name, but she just retired recently. She was the producer for a lot of Steven Spielberg's movies. This is a nice book that talks all about the making of the movie. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is really, really low quality. As you can tell, I'm not a professional YouTuber, but I like talking about movies. Anyways, it's a long book. It's over 180 pages long. So there's that. And then inside this box, we can get rid of this. There's the certificate of authenticity. I'm not sure if that means anything. It's not really numbered, so I'm not sure if it's worth anything. But then we have this nice little roll of film, splice of film, which is this image from the movie. That one's not. Oh yeah, this one is numbered, 044654. So this box set might actually be worth something because of this unique number. And then down here, take this out of the foam, and this is the actual DVD. It has this silvery, shiny, reflective case. There's me. Hello. And this opens up, and it has a 20th anniversary edition of the movie, which is not as good as the original because they edited out the shotguns that the sheriff and the cops are using at the end, and they put like walkie-talkies in their hands instead, which is really silly. And this is the original, which is obviously what I will usually watch. And then we have a bonus material disc, and we have a soundtrack CD, and it comes with this soundtrack CD case cover, like for a CD. But yeah, they added some special effects as well on this 20th anniversary, but I don't know why directors feel that they need to dig up old classics and change them. I don't like that they did it to this one. I don't like that they did it to the original trilogy of the Star Wars movies. I think it's silly. Like, just leave it the way it is. You can improve the audio and the video and make it nicer to watch and nicer to listen to, but you don't need to change. You don't need to add special effects or anything like that. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. There's a nice picture of the boys riding in their bikes. I was obsessed with this movie when I was little. It scared me, but I loved it, and I cried every time at the end when E.T. has to leave. It's a great movie. And that's it. I'll catch you in the next episode.